Hello and welcome to the marvellous show Peaky Blinders. So apologies for the lighting, my main lighting decided not to work and blow today, so I've had to set up these two really naff lights and it looks like I'm in a shed. But yeah, just bear with me. So last time on Peaky Blinders we saw Tommy going to the funeral of the young lad that went to prison for them, and he got killed in prison, so his mother sort of took it out on him a bit, but he's paid him off for the usual kind of thing that Peaky Blinders do, and they pay him a packet of money and then that's it, it's kind of done. He also had a meeting with Campbell and the IRA leaders in the room and refused to be part of it. But he stormed out after refusing to assassinate this guy, and Campbell went chasing after him. But as Tommy pointed out, that one of the guys, the guy that was in the IRA, the couple, the bloke, he said to him, he's a snitch, and until you get him out of the way, I'm not going to do it. So Campbell has said that he would get him out of the way. Then later on in the episode we find this guy's body buried under, I think, a load of coal. So they've dealt with him already. So now Tommy's kind of committed now to doing this assassination. Michael gets an accountancy job with the Peaky Blinders, so he's now employed by them. And also May, who's the new kind of love interest of Tommy, went and visited him in his pub. And there's a funny scene where he asked her what she wanted and she said gin, and he just filled a whole glass up with gin. She said, could I mix it with something? And he put in a tiniest little bit of cordial on the top. It did crack me up quite a bit. We see Arthur's habits getting worse now, and he's actually selling coke, which is going to come back and bite him on the arse. It's just a matter of time. I knew this was kind of going to happen with Arthur. He's kind of that way, isn't he? He likes to kind of bury the pain with anything he can get hold of. It's alcohol, but now it's coke. A shocking scene for me was when Solomons and Sabini met up, and they've now joined forces against the Peaky Blinders, which I didn't see that coming at all. So now, oh my god, it's just going to get completely out of hand now. I don't know how Tommy's going to deal with it. I know he's got a lot of guys on side on the Peaky Blinders, but I don't know. It's just going to be all-out warfare soon. So we see Michael and the preacher's son go to a pub, and a fight starts because obviously Michael's friend is black, and like a racist attack happens, and they all get stuck into the fight, and it takes a while before the barman actually realises, or I think if he did realise, he should have said it a lot sooner, that obviously Michael is a Peaky Blinder. In fact, directly linked to Tommy. So after the fight, Michael, they both return to the garrison where some of the Peaky Blinders are there, Arthur and that, and they tell them that they come in, they're quite proud that they've had this fight and that they stood up for themselves. But the minute they said that they got hit, that was it. Arthur and the boys just got up, went over, and they burnt the place down. Fucking about, they burnt it down. And I think they killed the guy that did it, or certainly they held his head on the bar while it was getting burnt. So yeah, that was really extreme. And at the same time, Tommy had gone down to, I think it's sort of near London, but he went to visit May in her place, and basically ended up staying the night. So she's definitely the new love interest. So, but then, right at the end, what's happened right at the end? Yeah, but right at the end, Tommy rings this phone number that he's got written on a letter, sort of a bit of paper that I think Grace had written him, and got through to this room in this hotel, and the guy answered the phone, and it turns out that that's Grace's husband. So Grace does look like she's going to be coming back into it soon, which is going to be interesting, especially with May now on the agenda as well. So yeah, anyway, let's crack on. We're episode 5 now, season 2. If you're a fan of Peaky Blinders, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, all that malarkey. And I know it looks like I'm in a shed. I know, it's not great, is it? So let's get straight into it. And yeah, episode 5, season 2, Peaky Blinders. See you in a bit. Bye.
There are no men like me.
Again, sorry about the lighting. Well, they're all there.
Would you stop the noise?
Welcome,
Oh dear.
Arthur.
Pleasure to meet you,
I've
sir.
heard so much about you.
Oh my god. It's just slowly building up to something, and that.
Just come
They're
from
locking the
the
doors.
Jews, the Bruce, whatever you want to call it. Started out as a little speck.
Holy shit.
That's from Sabini.
Never comes down south, shall return north
in many fucking pieces.
Michael! No, you can't take him away again! You can't take my son away!
Give me the boy.
Come back here!
You should know that as of this night, Tommy Shelby is finished.
Oh my god, I can't cope with this.
Horses get worms from the water trough. Put goldfish in them. They eat the worm eggs.
Goldfish? It'll be a gypsy thing, is it?
No. It's an accounting thing.
Right.
Madam, there is a telephone call.
I'll take it in the drawing room.
It's for Mr. Shelby.
Oh.
We had a fucking deal.
I would thank you to moderate your language in a place of worship. That's better.
The cat and mouse between these two is crazy, I love it.
I have your brother in a prison cell, charged with the murder of Billy Kitchen. And then there is Polly's son, Michael. He has already admitted to helping Arthur burn down the Marquis pub.
I've already agreed to do your fucking killing for you. Now what is it you want from me?
Life and death over your family. And that I now have. Your brother, your cousin, and your sister.
What?
Tommy? It's me.
Grace, this is not a good time. We'll meet.
When?
They took all our whiskey, they've impounded all our vans, put their own locks on the warehouse. The Eden Club and all our pubs have been raided by the coppers and handed back to Sabini and Solomon's.
I spoke to Johnny Dogs. The Lees are kin.
The bloody Lees!
They can give us men.
We don't need more fucking men!
Esme, we'll take up their offer. We need men.
This life is bad.
She's not wrong. Don't think I've seen Tommy like this before.
Come to see my son.
Close the door. I have a form here, a lease form. And with my signature, he can be freed by tomorrow morning at dawn.
God, he's creeping me out.
Sign it, Mr. Campbell, please, sir.
What do you want?
Dread to think.
Information.
What else could you give me in return for my signature?
Kill him. They get released. If he gets killed, I think they get released. No, she wouldn't, but...
Sign the form.
Please, sir.
Please, sir.
Don't
Can
cry.
you rape her?
Oh, I can cry.
I need you to cry.
Do you want it on the floor or on the desk, Mr. Campbell? You made me cry.
Jeez.
We'll get Michael free as well, I promise.
There's no need. They'll let him out in the morning.
The screws told me why I've been freed. They told me what you did. They thought it was funny. Maybe it is.
Do I not get a drink?
Please? My plan was that we'd sit here for a while, talk about old times, drink some whiskey, and then we're going to go upstairs and sleep together. Just now on the way to opening the door, changed my mind.
You changed your mind?
So you can go. Do you like Charlie Chaplin?
Yes, I like Charlie Chaplin. I thought you were taking me to see Charlie Chaplin.
I am. There you go. There's Chaplin.
Oh my God, it's him. It's really Charlie Chaplin in person.
Chaplin. Jesus Christ. Can you guess who the woman is?
Ooh.
Liar!
Sleep well, Mr. Campbell.
Ooh. Oh my god.
I'll drive you.
We're trying for a baby.
Why did you come here tonight?
Doctor believes it's surely me who's at fault.
Oh, here he is. The king of London town.
They're gonna hang me, John.
They're not going to hang him.
Says so.
He's already told me what I've got to do.
Oh, he's going to do the assassination now.
What business have you got here? Where are you from?
I'm from Ireland.
In the beautiful north.
You know, I just pulled over for a
I want to see some identification.
God. Would that kill him?
See? Does it really stop the horses from getting worms?
Yep, it really does. There's someone. For a long time. You can still be with me at the enclosure.
It's very gracious of you, sir.
You can wear something.
It's funny, isn't it? Because you'll be up there and I'll be down in the ring. Sort of upside down, isn't it?
May, forget about men like me.
I was going to tell you how much she's improved.
And what if I said, all right, I'll stay. After what I just said.
And that would be all right.
Yeah, I have some cans of petrol in the car.
Good, so you can go. Who is she?
Someone who's sailing away.
So let her sail.
I wouldn't trust him in there. He's left a load of stuff out for him to see, hasn't he?
I'll keep everything locked up, Mr. Campbell. Everything of value. Take a seat.
Field Marshal Russell's house was burnt out, and a sundry device was put to his letterbox, which means that he will have to find somewhere else to live.
I will carry out your assassination at a place of my choosing.
Where and when?
Epsom. Derby Day.
And that was episode 5, season 2 of Peaky Blinders. Wow, the tension is getting ridiculous now. Absolutely ridiculous. I thought we were going to have the full-on war then, because everyone's getting... Oh, why did my neighbour's dog start barking the minute I started trying to talk? Anyway, yeah, I thought it was all going to kick off. Everyone was getting armed and tooled up. Oh, man. It was awful. We started with a meeting with Arthur and was it Billy? I can't remember his second name, but Billy. They met with Solomon's, and that was a complete trap. Billy just got shot instantly. Arthur got beaten up and then arrested by the police and set up for the murder of Billy. I'm surprised they just didn't kill him, to be honest. It didn't really make much sense why they get him arrested. Then Polly's house gets raided by the police and Michael gets arrested. It was all going completely crazy. I didn't know where we were going to go next with it. Tommy, who was at Maze at the time, gets a message phone call that all these things are happening all at once. That the clubs are being retaken as well by Savini. That loads of them have been killed and stuff, and the rest of them have just scattered to try and sort of go on the run kind of thing. So he shoots straight back down to to Birmingham and confronts Campbell about it. But Campbell, this whole cat and mouse thing between them two, it's been going like sort of like who's in charge and who's not, and they keep swapping over, trying to outsmart each other all the time. I love it when those two are together. It's some brilliant scenes. And in this one, Campbell really had the upper hand. He said, he's as insurance that Tommy does this job, this assassination. He's now got his family. He's not only that, they've taken all their whiskey, they put him in lockups and stuff. They've completely screwed over the Peaky Blinders. And so Tommy, you could tell, was panicking. And an awful scene where Polly goes to see Campbell to try and get Michael released, and it was the most uncomfortable, horrible, awful scene ever. Campbell's he's such a creep, and oh god, it was just, he wanted her to beg for him to be released, then he wanted her to cry while he was sexually assaulting her, basically. It was horrific. It's just so uncomfortable. And when Michael did get released the following day, he'd heard what had happened, because all the guards were joking about it. So, but I understand where she's coming from. You would do anything for your kids, literally anything, and that's how she was thinking. But I don't think Michael sees it the same way. Tommy meets up with Grace. She kind of does a moonlight flip from her husband and makes some story up that she's going to see her auntie or something, and ends up going to see Tommy. That was a weird scene when she first met him. He said that he changed his mind. That he wanted to have sex with her, but now he's changed his mind and she can go. And then he said, "But you've obviously lost your sense of humour" or something. It was very, very odd. They ended up sleeping together. But I think they're trying to get treatment or something. Her and her husband are trying to get treatment for a pregnancy because one of them can't consummate it or whatever. Is that even the right word? I don't. You know what I mean. So I was wondering, did she meet Tommy to try and get pregnant? I don't know. That's a bit weird. But Tommy then took great pride in telling Campbell that he was meeting her and that they were going to do stuff together. And Campbell completely lost his shit. So again, it's the cat and mouse thing, to and from trying to hurt each other as much as they can. Tommy then plays an ace card. He gets John and one of the Lee family to put a bomb, like a letter bomb kind of thing, through the house of the person he's supposed to assassinate. So obviously it blows up. The guy's not been killed, obviously, but then that then means he has to be moved to another house with probably stronger security, which has kind of messed up Campbell's plan completely. So that was a very, very clever idea. And now Tommy has said that he's still going to do the assassination, but he's doing it his way, and only his way. That's the way it's going to happen. Because like he said, the minute he killed him, he would have got shot anyway. So Tommy kind of at the end got it back again in his court. And also we saw Arthur quickly in prison as well in London, and I'm not sure how he's going to get released. I wasn't sure. Johnny said Tommy had a plan. So I guess that's going to be part of it now, that he's got to release Arthur straight away. Now whether they're going to get their own back on, the Sabinis and Solomons and all that lot again, I don't know. Or whether they're just going to stay in Birmingham now, I'm not sure. But I can't imagine Tommy stepping away. I think we've said we've got a few episodes to go yet. So yeah, that's going to be really tight. And in the very last scene, Tommy's gone to see May again and confesses that he has kind of got someone, but it's not got someone as he hasn't got Grace, but that there was someone there, in his life. And then it went all horrible again, and then at the end they kind of got it on again. There you go, relationships, So yeah, brilliant episode, and the tension was ridiculous at some points in there. It was awful. But I guess we'll see what happens in episode 6. I'm not sure how many episodes there is in this season. Don't know. I'll find out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and again, sorry for the lighting. I'm going to try and get my big light sorted again, try and get a bulb from somewhere, I don't know, but yeah, not good. But yeah, again, thank you for watching, and if you're a fan of Peaky Blinders, please like, subscribe, comment and hit the bell and like malarkey, and I shall see you in episode 6 of season 2. Take care, stay safe, and see you soon. Bye.